they're still biased in voting. There was a really terrible article that came out with quotes from secret quotes from people who actually vote on the Academy Awards, and they were really giving it to Gina Prince Blythewood and how woke the process has gotten, and really letting folks have it that they felt pressured to vote for black people, basically. And it was that coupled with the history of black cinema not being recognized on what's considered the standard bearer for excellence within the field. The NAACP created the NAACP Image Awards to try to combat this and give us a space to be able to honor our own. But at the end of the day, when we start talking about legacy and people are long gone, they count the Oscar wins. They don't talk about the Screen Actor wins. They don't talk about the Golden Globe wins. They talk about how many Oscars you got. And so when you have the giants of black cinema, the giants of cinema that are just black, and they don't get the award that you believe they deserve given who they went up against, it hurts. It hurts. It has nothing to do with Jamie Lee Curtis. Congratulations to her. But the feeling and the outrage and the response to Jamie Lee Curtis winning is not because of her, it's because of a history of the way that these award shows has went. You can go back when the Oscars started 95 years ago until now. I think there's only been 60 black people, period, not actors, period, who have won Oscars. And they've given out tens of thousands of these things. But I don't know if it's tens of thousands, but they've given out so many of these awards at this point. It's absolutely insane. Michael B. Jordan and Jonathan Majors, they presented an award and they said, "Hey, Auntie, we love you." That was a wink and a nod to Angela Bassett. That was very upfront. I hope that neither one of those actors receive any backlash from Hollywood for doing that. We know how petty Hollywood can be. And so we'll see. And here's the other thing. Angela Bassett has been on record about how she was nominated for What's Love Got to Do with It, and probably should have won then too. She did not get an acting role that was worth her merit. No, acting role, period. For almost 2 years after receiving an Oscar nomination. The reason that your Kate Blanchetts of the world and your Glenn Closes of the world and your Meryl Streeps of the world can continue to get nominated, and those nominations and those wins continue to build to their legacy, is because the awards help to solidify their expertise. There's an experience that comes with that, where they start getting offered better and better roles. That doesn't happen for black people, specifically black women. Angela Bassett, she talks about how she didn't get any roles after her Oscar nomination for 18 months. And then even then, we see how small her roles are outside of black cinema. You have Halle Berry, which I think is one of the careers that make me the most upset after she won her Oscar in 2002, the night where the first black woman wins an Oscar. You know, she gets attacked by Adrian Brody, who gives her a kiss that she did not ask for or consent to. And then she goes on to get really crappy roles. Halle Berry was unanimously considered, on top of her talent, unanimously considered when she won her award to be the most beautiful woman in the world. So you have the most beautiful woman in the world who won an Oscar, who had also given us amazing performances, introducing Dorothy Dandridge, Bulworth, Monsters Ball, Losing Isaiah, which I know is melodramatic, but she was great in it. You know, these types of roles were coming to her, and she was knocking them out of the park. Boomerang, she can do everything from comedy to romance to drama, whatever she can do. Height of her powers, and then it's dead silence. She gets Catwoman, a terrible Catwoman movie. And then her career is basically done for years and years and years in terms of being into B movies. So it hurts when you see black actresses specifically have to deal with that mistreatment. Angela Bassett looked upset, and she should have, because it was the second snub. Also, there is no guarantee that she is going to be offered the role with the script and the director that's needed to be able to perform at a level that warrants another Academy Award nomination. This could be it. I hope it's not. But history tells me this is probably it for her. God, I hope I'm wrong on that. But if you look at the history of the Oscars, not the history of the Oscars, you look at the history of Hollywood, what role is Angela Bassett going to get? Is she going to be given a meaty part after this? We'll see. We'll see.